Welcome to a brand new video. If you guys are new here, I'm SG and this is the first time I've sat down to do a YouTube video in a really long time, and I've missed you guys so much. Actually, that's a lie. I've actually recorded this video at least 2, maybe 3 other times, and I don't know, I tried to do it in like a vlog format, like my first video of the year. I filmed it once, a week after New Year's, and then I tried filming it again the second to last week of January, and I don't know, I just felt like for us to catch up after, oh my goodness, like 2 months away, I just wanted to sit down and get ready with you guys. And as I was editing through the videos from Christmas time, I realized that some of my favorite moments in those were just getting to sit and get ready with y'all. It's February, I don't know if you can tell from the little heart cup. It's Valentine's weekend actually, and I haven't decorated the house yet, which is not like me. Normally as soon as January like 15th hits, my house is pink and red. I'm today going to decorate the house for Valentine's and go get Valentine's decor, and I'm so excited. We're not gonna do that on this vlog. We're just gonna sit down and catch up because I feel like we have a lot to catch up on. But that's my plans for the rest of the day, and I'm just excited to be back hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna put my coffee right here behind y'all, so if you see me reaching back, that's what that's for. I'm gonna put on my primer. I've been loving the Milk Hydro Grip. I used to wear this all the time, and I don't really know why I stopped because it is some of my favorite. It just does such a great job of hydrating your skin while also gripping hold to your makeup, especially in Florida. Y'all know we deal with some serious humidity down here. Okay, I've been using those little like clippies to hold my hair back, but I don't know where they are. So we're just gonna go with my trusty Versed headband. The last video that I put up was the Disneyland Christmas vlog because I just finished editing that. It has been a funky start to the year, a beautiful start to the year, but a bit of a funky one. I also went to Sephora recently and I want to try out a new foundation with you guys. I'll just show you everything I got at Sephora actually. Let's do a little Sephora haul. I got the Day shampoo and conditioner. I also have used this before and loved it, and I just ran out. These are still so good. I love them, and I wanted a good travel size conditioner and shampoo because I've been traveling recently. I also picked up this K18 hair mask. I've heard phenomenal things about it, and so I wanted to give it a try for myself. I've been using the Olaplex masks for about a little over a year now, and I love them. I love the way that my hair looks and feels. By the way, I also got an air wrap for Christmas, and this is day 3 of the air wrap hair. I'm still trying to figure out techniques and things like that, but the first time I did it, I loved the way the curls looked right after, and then an hour later they were completely full, and I still had a nice like blown out look, but I didn't have the curls that I wanted. And so this last time I've been just trying to gather techniques and tricks from TikToks and blogs and all of that stuff, and I'm kind of combining them and adding my own tweaks here and there. So this is day 3 and they still have some bounce and some curl to them, so once I perfect it, I will share it with you guys. I got a Touchland that's not Disney, so I have been using Touchland hand sanitizers for the longest time, but I wanted one that wasn't Mickey Mouse themed just to take on my trip, even though I am always a Disney girly. I don't always want to scream Disney girly, so I did grab that to throw in my travel bag. I've also used this product before, so this was a repurchase for me, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream. Oh, my mom's calling me. Hold on one second. Hello? Okay. Anyways, I love the Charlotte's Magic Cream. I have used this before and I'm excited to have it again. I got the sample size. It's often cheaper and it's easier for me to travel with. So this I can actually take with me on my trips. It comes in like the nicest packaging. I also got this, not this last Sephora trip, but kind of the trip before that. I haven't used it yet, but I'm about to because I'm almost out of my eye cream finally. But I got the new eye serum. That's the Ice Awake, and look at this applicator, y'all. So it's supposed to feel like that's cooling. It's supposed to feel super cooling on your under eye. And now that I'm 26, that's so crazy. I started making these videos when I was 23 and I'm 26 now. That is nuts. Now that I'm 26, I'm I'm very hyper focused on my skincare, taking care of my skin, but little things like the proper under eye cream is a bigger deal to me now than it once was. And this is what I was reaching in for. I picked up the Makeup by Mario foundation, and I also grabbed the little soft blush stick as well because I love wearing my blush. So let's try this and just get caught up because, like I said, this has been like a weird start to the year, but not in a bad way. Like, so many beautiful, incredible things have happened this year, and I'm just kind of shocked that we're already halfway through February, honestly. I feel like the new year just started. So let's get out this foundation. I am very, very fair skin. I don't know if it always comes across on camera, but I had to get the shade 2 in, and I'm not sure how you're supposed to apply this, but I do have a beauty blender. Well, I guess it's not an actual beauty blender, but I'm gonna use this little Real Technique sponge. So let's start with where we left off, right? I went to Disneyland with my sister. It was such a magical time. We had the best time, as you guys saw. Then I came home. I had quite a bit of work to catch up on after that. Okay, yeah, I love this. Oh, it's so light on the skin. It's quite dewy too, which I appreciate. And I spent most of the rest of the December editing all of the Christmas vlogs that I filmed, because most of those holiday vlogs were filmed in the span of about 10 days to 2 weeks, and I had quite a bit to get through before the holidays were done. And honestly, the last ones I had before Christmas were the Disneyland vlogs, and I focused on spending that time with my family. You guys know how close my family and I are, and that's what I wanted to give my focus to over the holidays. And then once we got back, I had my family come to Orlando. My whole family came to Orlando for New Year's. I don't have a mirror, proper mirror here, so I've been using this like cosmetic palette. Oh my goodness, wait, I love this. It's very glowy. I like it. I like it a lot. So my family came down for New Year's. We had such a special time, and then I got pretty sick right around my birthday, and I was down for the count for a couple of days. I pushed through when they were here, but I just had a really bad sinus infection and was sick for much of the New Year's season. So the first week I'm using the Kosas concealer for my concealer. Sorry, the dryer's going off. I'm using the Kosas concealer. I spent much of that time sick. I had a sinus infection that persisted for a while and just would not go away. Finally got better, and then had to start playing catch up on everything that I had been missing while I had been sick. And then Wesley and I celebrated our 3rd anniversary in the middle of January. We didn't do much traveling in January, which was really, really nice, because we spent so much of 2022 all over the place, going constantly. It was a year of a lot of unexpected changes and a lot of unexpected just movement, but 2023 thankfully has been a lot of just quiet time at home, catching up, working on getting the house in order. I still feel like it's such a mess and we have such a long way to go, but I think we're finally feeling like we have a vision for the spaces. And when I started finishing out the Disneyland vlogs and really just figuring out what my 2023 was going to look like, planning out my days and setting myself up for success the rest of the year. I have become quite a morning person over the last month and a half. I wake up at 6 o'clock to go to a 6:45 class. I've been loving HotWorks. I go to a 6:45 Pilates class most days. Sometimes I'll opt for an afternoon class and do bar, or I'll do the buns class in the morning, and I'll have to bring you guys along whenever I do the next day of my life, because it is the best. Whenever I start my days at HotWorks, I know I'm having a good day. So much of my focus for the first part and for January was really getting my wellness back on track. I know that once we moved into the house, wellness kind of went out the window, and so really taking some time in January to figure out me and get my wellness back on track. I've been going for walks almost every single day. I've been doing strength training almost every single day, and I feel better than I have felt in such a long time, fueling my body with super healthy and yummy things. And I'm not following any diet plan. I'm not following any workout plan. I'm just doing what feels good for me and what movements are making my body feel good. Like today, I went for like a 2.5 mile walk, and I was gonna do some strength training afterwards, but it's my time of the month, and so I said I'm gonna listen to my body, and I really do not feel like doing a strength training today. So we are gonna put pause on that. We're gonna thank our body for moving us so well this morning for that walk, and say that we have done enough movement for the day. And that has been such a fun thing for me to really figure out, is how my body enjoys moving and what makes me feel good and fueled when I'm moving. And I think wellness is something I'm learning is a very personal thing, and no diet or fitness plan is gonna work for every single person. And what is working for me is literally just listening to my body, but also developing discipline practices that encourage me to incorporate movement into my day. And there's some days I get to the end and I know I haven't moved, and I am just not my happiest self, and I'm not my most joyful self, because I haven't gotten my movement in for the day. And I'm beginning to see how important my movement is to my daily routine. So that was what a lot of January was focusing on, was figuring out, you know, what that looked like for me and recentering a lot of things in my life, reconnecting with friends who I had not seen in a while because of the holidays and my family being here. And it was just a really sweet month. Sorry y'all, I'm looking for my bronzer. I've almost finished. Oh, I've been using this Anastasia for so long and I'm finally at the end, and so I picked up this a couple of weeks ago. It's the bronzer stick from Rare Beauty in the shade Happy Soul. And I tried it the other day and I just don't think I had the right foundation on because it was not really setting with my skin the way I wanted it to. So we're going to try it over this Makeup by Mario and see if it works better. I did read blending with the brush for this is better as well. I do not know why I just put that on my chin. What was I thinking? Okay, hold on. Okay, we're just going to blend that out. That's fine. I also went to Dallas. About this, I went to Dallas the week before for a work trip with my sweet team. And really, that kind of brings us to here. The last week has been spent doing some work and meeting friends and just soaking in life in Orlando. And I think that's when I tried to film the second one of these videos and I realized that I don't need to try and do a whole day of my life. I just need to sit down and catch up with you guys. I'm using the Rare Beauty also in the shade Hope. I really want to get the Happy, the bright pink one that everyone loves. Darn it, I forgot. I could have tried my new Makeup by Mario, but this is my go-to, my favorite blush. I've been loving it for a while. This year has already taught me so much about the importance of finding balance, and I think that I'm finally almost there. I know that I can always do a better job of finding a work-life balance and a big girl job Sunny SG balance. I feel like every week I get a little bit closer. So yeah, that's my life update on the year. I'm really trying to think if there's been anything else. Oh, my current big project that I'm working on, I'm actually trying to shield it with my body placement in our room, is this lovely pile of clothes. I've been cleaning out my closet and it has been so freeing. I'm gonna do just a little bit of setting powder, my Kosas. I don't know why I keep putting it back in the container. The other thing that I want to chat with you guys about is kind of the future of where I see YouTube going and my time on this channel, because I don't have just as much time to pour into editing as I once did. And I want to be realistic with you guys and say that I'm hoping to upload at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. And if there's any videos you guys want to see, I really want to know and get some feedback from y'all, because like I said, I only have a limited amount of time to spend with you guys each week. And so I want to make sure that you guys are seeing what you want to see and also making sure that it brings value to you guys as well. I want to start doing more of a combination of like sit down videos like this. I want to start doing more monthly favorite videos, like this is what I'm loving, because sometimes it's harder to just put those in daily vlogs or even like travel vlogs. Just have more of a balance. I feel like by the end of the year it was a lot of just like vlogs and going out and doing stuff, but I really adore whenever we get to just sit down and have like one-on-one chats like this too. I feel like now that Disneyland is vlog, I don't know, whenever it went live, I was really not gonna lie embarrassed to put it up this late, but it got to the point where I was like, I don't want to not put it up. It was a sweet time with my sister. I just didn't want to miss out on that, and I didn't want to not share those sweet memories. And so now that that's done, I feel like I can just breathe such a sigh of relief and like look to the future now. You know, I'm no longer having to look back at like old content and old things I did. I'm literally just focusing on what's next. So if you guys have anything you want to see, please let me know. I also want to share with you guys, if anyone else is like me and has very hooded eyelids and small eyelid sections to work with, my dear friend Nicolette, she did my makeup for my wedding. She taught me this technique that has literally changed my eye makeup game. So I'm going for a lighter look. I went in with a base color because our eyelids actually have a lot of color in them already, and I'm no makeup expert. You guys know I literally just do this for fun. So I'm going in with like my not darker color, but like a darker color, and I'm just gonna pat it along my crease and send that crease to the back. Sorry, I'm using the viewfinder here to make it easier. And this is literally everyone I've talked to who also has my same eye shape and eyelid issue was like, this changed my life. I feel like everyone loves to do gorgeous looks on very long, beautiful, deep creased eyelids, and us other girlies are stuck out here like, what are we gonna do? Next, I'm gonna go in with a color that's just a little bit darker than that first color, and I'm gonna pat it in just in the corners, and then I'm gonna blend it out, of course. I feel like sometimes whenever my time is more limited, I just gravitate towards all Disney content, and that's so not what my life has been lately. This is me holding myself accountable that I'm sharing more just like real life stuff on the feed and on TikTok, because my life is so much more than Disney, especially in this season. I'm gonna go in with my Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'll be sure to link all of these below, of course. I forgot another pretty big life update. So Wesley and I did Dry January. It kind of goes along with wellness, and at this point I've been doing it for almost 2 months, so I've kind of forgotten about it because we started right after Christmas. But I have been sober curious now for the last 2 months, and I'm obsessed. I love making fun mocktails at home. I love my probiotic soda. I love my dirty sodas. I have thoroughly enjoyed sober living, and I don't know if it's forever. I don't know if it's just a temporary thing. Oh, clouds have come out. I don't know if it's just a temporary thing, but right now I'm loving it, and so I'm just leading into it, and we'll see. But if you guys start to see mocktails throughout the next couple of videos and vlogs, that's what that is. I'm not pregnant yet. I am just exploring this new fun and an exciting life change. Also, if anyone was wanting a house update, I know I mentioned this, but we are finally, in the next 2 months, we just ordered our bar stools, which is super exciting. So hopefully the kitchen will kind of start to come together a little bit more, but we're about to be really intentional about finishing out the rest of the house, so you'll probably start to see some of those videos and vlogs creep in. And once I feel like it's in a good enough state, I will be sure to do an updated house tour too. As for my plans for the rest of the year, Wesley and I are hoping to do some traveling. We have been enjoying this time of being at home and just getting connected with folks in our community, and me getting to spend time with my friends. But we are excited about getting to travel again and explore new places. Our big trip that we're hoping to get to take this year, finally, those of you guys who've been around or follow on other socials would know that we've been trying to go to Europe and visit Paris for the last couple of years since COVID for our very first anniversary. And so we think it's probably gonna get to finally happen sometime this year, hopefully sooner rather than later. So blessed that we've been able to even get through the planning process of this twice. So we're hoping this time it actually comes to fruition, and I'm excited about it. And of course, whenever we go there, you guys will be coming along with us. I so enjoyed getting to hang out with you guys and catch up with y'all. All right, I'm ready for the day. I've still got to do jewelry and fluff up my hair a little bit, but I'm off to find my Valentine's decor. This has just been so good for my soul and brought me so much joy to be hanging out with you guys again. It's making me so excited to be back in the habit of vlogging and bringing you guys along on all of my adventures and sprinkling in some more like curated content in there as well. And I'm excited to see what you guys are looking forward to, because I've already been brainstorming and buzzing about what all I want to do with you guys next, especially as we head into spring. It's been a really interesting season, and I'm just feeling so at peace about being back into spending time with all of y'all. And I don't know what all the next couple of months are gonna bring, but whatever it is, I'm just excited to be back hanging out with you guys. Also, I am loving the look of this foundation so far. I don't know, it feels so light. I was telling Wesley a minute ago that it feels like I'm not really wearing foundation at all. So I know it's very popular and maybe hard to get your hands on, but if you can, I really am loving it a lot. Anything that I use that I can find, I will be sure to link down below. Don't forget to leave me a comment of what you're hoping to see in the next couple of months. It could be a vlog, just a sit down video, and I'm excited to hang out with you guys again very soon. Love you, mean it. Bye.